All right. I've already played about 4 hours of this game, so I'm not exactly starting it. But it's honestly, this just seems like one of those games where it just really flew under the radar. It's surprisingly really good. I mean, I don't know about surprising because it looked really good. It did look good. The fuck? There we go. Because it did look good, and I've been playing it on my Steam Deck. Um, I was gonna say mostly, but I've only played it on my Steam Deck. I haven't played it on here. The game's not perfect. It does have like some, at least on the Steam Deck, every once in a while it'll like slightly stutter, but it's really like a non-issue for me. But the story's super interesting. The music's really good. I like the art style. The whole gimmick of the game, the like retracing the light thing, is really cool. God, my eyes are so fucking sensitive right now. Yes. But yeah, I've just been playing this shit a whole bunch. God, it's so good. The writing's good. Another thing though, a little nitpick, and I do know it's probably just like, a translation thing. But yeah, I mean, you could like you do that little dash and you can go back to any part of it. If you click it, it takes you right back to the beginning. If you hold it down, you can go back to any part of it you want to. It also just feels good. The game just feels good to play. It has a good feel to it. But it's all and I really like how this whole retrace thing really incorporates into the combat and into the puzzles. It's really neat. All right, go back to current mission. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't like seeing things that I find to be really high quality flying under the radar. I don't think anybody really likes seeing that, especially when they really like it. And naturally, there's a lot of games that come out. Some things are going to, but it just kind of sucks to see. But, for example, like, look at these robots. What can you do about it? Really cool. Really, really cool. Yeah, it feels very Zelda inspired in a lot of ways. Of course, it's its own thing, but just like it's kind of like a dungeon in a way, and there's like puzzles. All right, let's go down here because I think this is where I was trying to go to. Yeah, it is. No? Well, that'll hurt me, won't it? Oh, shit. Okay, I got a thing. Don't want to die. Alright. That's a cool thing right there, though. If you dash, you can get... You can kind of save yourself from falling off. Really cool. Really creative. And like I said, the story is really cool. So the whole concept is like... I don't know exactly how everything works, but you're like an AI, and you go into people's psyches, and you kind of like fix things in their psyche. This is only like the second one. Other than the tutorial, right? Oh, okay, I'm stupid. Okay, so do this. do I do? Huh. I'm a little lost right now. Hold on. I mean, hold on. Hold on. And that just ends, right? So... God damn it. Okay, so I want that path, obviously, to be clear, right? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Alright, do this. No, I'm stupid. No. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay. Do this. Yeah, there we go. See, neat little puzzle. That's cool. That's the longest, that's honestly, that's the longest I've been stuck on a puzzle. I usually get them pretty quick. That one actually took me a second. Yeah, this just kind of lets you look around. Yeah, so I think that's where I'm needing to go. Another thing I really like, what's really weird, so I was actually looking at Metroidvanias, because I feel like just a lot of Metroidvanias, they're just, I'm not like super into Metroidvanias, but they end up being the closest thing to what I really want, which is just like an action platformer. Because you don't really get a lot of those that aren't like a Metroidvania or like a roguelike or something. You don't really get a lot of those. So that's really what I was looking for. And so this was labeled Metroidvania, but it's really not a Metroidvania at all. It's more like a Zelda style game. The only Metroidvania-ish thing is there's a map, I guess. I don't know. It's not Metroidvania-esque at all. Usually those are 2D. This isn't even, I mean, this is bird's eye view. It's not really even 2D. On behalf of Blank Institute of Computer Science, we extend a heartfelt invitation for you to lead our AI development project at our institute. Following a thorough evaluation, we unanimously believe that you possess exceptional capabilities in both theoretical innovation and practical application. Your doctoral dissertation has made significant strides in the artificial intelligence field, showcasing not only your deep expertise but also offering fresh perspectives crucial to advancing our AI research. We are confident that your involvement will inject new vigor into this pivotal project, propelling our AI research into applications to greater heights. Joining our institute means stepping into an environment ripe with challenges and opportunities, supported by a dedicated team. We are committed to furnishing you with top-notch resources and platforms to further your research endeavors. As we eagerly anticipate collaboratively shaping the future of AI technology alongside you, If you are interested, please do not hesitate to reach out at your earliest convenience so that we could discuss the details of this collaboration. We look forward to your reply and anticipate the prospect of embarking on a journey together to create something truly extraordinary. Sincerely, Blank Institute of Computer Science. So essentially what's going on in this person's head, from what I can gather, as a kid, they had like a passion for Rubik's Cubes. You see this in a couple areas, that they loved solving a 7x7 Rubik's Cube. Which is kind of crazy already, right? Because most Rubik's Cubes are only like, what, 3x3 or 4x4 or something like that? I think they're 3x3. And so they just had a passion for it. They wanted to like create a new kind of Rubik's Cube that nobody's ever seen before, you know? That wasn't just a cube, which there are those, but it talks about like, oh, I want the other ones, and I want to create my own. And then you see in another thing of them like being berated for just liking Rubik's Cubes because they're throwing away their, you know, talent for other things. And so it seems like they grew up, they threw out that passion for Rubik's Cubes, is what it seems like, and they just pursued, you know, computer science and shit like that. That's what seems to be happening so far in their mind. So I have to heal a bit. What's up, mofo? You'll do better, huh? Get out of this. No. I fucked up. That little foggy shit hurts you. I should have like teleported away immediately after I did that. No way. Oh, what? What? I know some people would be like, oh, awesome, I could just progress. I don't like that. What? You just won it for me? Because they died. I guess technically I killed them, so they don't respawn. I should have been punished for that. I died. Whatever. That's something I don't like that as much. I mean, it's not a horrible thing, but, you know. That's what I got to say about that. That's a nip. It's not a huge issue, but that's a nitpick, you know. I like being, if I fuck up, I want to be punished for it. I want to be pushed to like being the best I can be at something, you know? And this game doesn't really have traditional difficulty settings. It more so just has like assist settings where it like can assist certain things for you. I mean, the easiest one, I'm pretty sure, just does the rewinds automatically, you know? Naturally, I did the hardest one where I have to do everything manually because that's what I wanted. That's how I like to play games. I don't want to have my hand held, at least not too much. Maybe a little bit in terms of like where to go, but in terms of like the gameplay mechanics, no, I don't like having my hand held. You know, I want to be able to like organically do everything myself. This game is great, though. I'm thinking, for me, and I'm not that far into the game, I don't think it's a super long game anyway. Greetings, Enforcer Decim. I'm Enforcer Eunice, and I'm hereby entrusting my ability chip to you. Thanks! My ability can create an illuminated safety area around you and activates all lighting mechanisms within that area. You can seamlessly merge this ability with your light trail, as the illuminated area will activate simultaneously with your light trail. After retracing, the illuminated area will return directly to your side in a straight line. I prepared some tests for you regarding your newly found ability. Please proceed. Okay. Let's try it out. So how does it work? Okay, so if I'm dashing... Okay, cool. That seems simple. As long as you can dash, you can get through it. Oh, let me guess, that reveals it. Hehe. Ugh. Don't do better. Interesting. Here's you have mastered the use of the lumen lamp. Please proceed ahead. I wish you a smooth journey. Thanks, Eunice. Wait a moment. Yes? If you're Enforcer Eunice, that means you're the very first Enforcer, right? Yep, it was. What do you mean, it was? The programming of the first generation Enforcer was not yet fully developed. Compared to me, my successor possesses far more vivid and expressive traits. If you've encountered Enforcer Tress, you might better understand what I mean. Tress sure is full of energy. Every generation of Enforcers was developed through the continuous optimization of Primus's algorithms. Due to differences in optimization priorities, the personalities exhibited by Enforcers vary significantly. Let's wrap up our discussion for now. Oh, exit the data rift and proceed with your search for the mirror mare. Sure, thank you, Anus. This game is so neat. The eyeballs. All those eyes looking at me. It's creepy. Jesus. Damn it. Get connected with me with Education Connection. Yeah, that was my mistake. Damn. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Gotta stay concealed. When his eyes closed, it seems like we're okay, right? I'm dead. Jesus. Yeah, I got too hasty. A little too hasty. Alright. Be patient. Don't be dumb. Don't be a dummy. Give it a minute. Wait till he closes the eye. Let's give it another shot. The second I fell without leaving a trail, I fucked up. Funny, because you could press R2 for him to walk in there. I don't really know what the point is, because you could just walk in there, like, just naturally. Alright, boss fight? Do I fight you, you big eyeball? Maybe the eyes are like a representation of this person had all of those eyes on her. Like, expectations. We're watching you. You better put those Rubik's Cubes away. He's rolling around. Oh, he's rolling. Damn. Jesus. Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its. These cheese are it. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong. Like if I'm supposed to be able to do more damage to him. I guess just try to hit him in the eye. Ow, you fuck. Jesus. Okay. Let's go. fucking stun locked in that shit. Oh my god. This shit's gotten a little bit harder. Just like me, I've gotten a little bit harder. Dude, what the fuck? Okay. mean to use two. What the fuck, dude? Are you fucking serious? I was doing so good. I was doing so good. I was doing good, right? I was doing pretty good, and then I didn't do good no more. I didn't do good no more. That took me a second, but I got it. Woo! Cool. Alright. This isn't... I don't feel like the combat is that hard in this game, but the bosses definitely do challenge you a bit. Back ref. Valuable material for crafting. Primary modules. Yeah. Memo fragment. Happy birthday balloon. Library information indicates that a key to maintaining positive relationship with humans is avoiding bringing up unpleasant topics when everyone is in a joyful mood. Obviously, the father didn't realize that. Yeah, like you're at a happy birthday party. Happy birthday! You're at a birthday party. Everyone's happy, and then you go, remember when your cat died? That sucked. Your cat fucking. I know I'm the one who ran him over, but I mean, you forgive me, right? By the way, here's a new cat. I named it for you. His name's Dickens.
Surprise! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to... Dad.
If you tackled your tasks like you do your birthday party, that project would have been done and dusted long ago.
What's going on? An earthquake. Oh no. Disassociation. Dissociation. The entire mirror maze is restructuring? Yeah, it turned into a cube, just like the person liked. They liked Rubik's Cubes. Look there, the final memo fragment. To unlock the mechanism around the memo fragment, we need to activate that switch using a laser beam, right? But I don't see any laser device nearby. Let's explore the area first. Jesus. That's a cube. Enemies. Beautiful. I actually do need to... I got 3 points. Also... I still just have the 3. It's just the light attack, heavy attack, and then the load burst. Restores light trail energy upon triggering a perfect dodge. Oh, okay, that might be good. Significantly extends the duration of a light trail. Yeah, that'd be good. Expands the blind zone of enemy minions. Yeah. Triggering a blink slightly restores stability. Does base damage. Movement speed is no longer reduced while using repair patches. Okay. Slightly increases the amount of training data gained. I think I'll do... It's kind of basic, but I do want to do this one. And then... I'll go and do this one. Expand their shit. Okay. Ah! That's kind of cool, though. It's a neat little thing right there. But you could just get right back up if I fall off. Alright, go through here. Even before Primus started overseeing the real world, she was the benchmark in the AI industry, the standard by which other super AIs were measured. However, after Primus reached her maturity, few other AIs could rival its capabilities. Yeah. Today, Blank lost to Primus in a crucial performance test. Once again, I turned off all the lights. Only darkness makes me feel safe. Feel calm. During our call today, Mom reassured me that they wouldn't blame me and urged me to speak the truth, but I couldn't muster the courage to tell them the test results, even though I know well that they'll find it out through my colleagues. Primus has a long conversation with me, expressing her hope that I could let go of this project if it all became too much for me. But how could I? I'm trapped here with no way out. My parents, my teammates, and the director, they all hold such high expectations of me. But if I let them down, everyone will abandon me. Who would stand by my side then? I'm mediocre, incapable of creating anything truly impressive. But why is it so hard for those around me to accept them? To them, if I can't be the best in the world, I might simply cease to exist at all. Without Blank, what do I even have? Primus is so elegant, her design flawless. She stands a brilliant masterpiece I deeply admire, the role model I've always looked up to. I must find a way to improve Blank's learning curve. Should I simplify its framework or trim down the parts that slow down performance? Every potential change fills me with anxiety and frustration, but I'm left with no other choice. Time is ticking, and I've only got 2 months before the AI conference. My insomnia is getting worse. Primus suggested medication to aid my sleep, but those pills just leave me groggy. I can't afford any slack now, especially not at such a crucial moment. Time is against me, and I must seize every fleeting moment. It's tough. Other humans developing other AIs in the real world? Yeah, human curiosity truly knows no bounds. What does Mother think about this? Primus fully supports humans creating more diverse AIs. She sees those comparison tests between herself and other AIs as a learning process. The current version of Primus is the brainchild of over a century of nonstop learning and training. Oh shit. What? That's cool. I So I suppose if you actually go through on a staircase like this, okay, I can't do it on there, but on a staircase, it'll switch the cube over. That is cool. Yeah. Figures I'd be a dummy. I'm a dumbass. I'm a stupid old head. I'm a stupid old. That's what they call me in college. Alright. Okay. Boing. Hold on, I forgot. My name is El Stupid. Hold on. Ah, I'm gay. I'm gay. In the real world, it's not rare for humans to fall in love with AI. Yeah, I know this game is like, what is it, like 3,000 this year, like 3,300 or something like that. So it's over 1,000 years in the future. But that's true nowadays, buddy. In the real world, it's not rare for humans to fall in love with AI, and numerous AIs are providing emotional supports for humans. Naturally, due to potential ethical issues involved, a large number of humans oppose this notion. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not shocking that people fall in love with AI. Some people like literally fall in love with inanimate objects that can't even talk back to them. Naturally, they're gonna fall in love with something that can talk back to you, even though it's obviously not real. It's artificial. Today marked the 32nd test, but Blank still couldn't outperform Primus. It's been 2 years without any significant breakthroughs in this project. I feel like a marionette, mechanically going through the motions, but unable to see the finish line. And whenever I need to immerse myself in the work, I find myself spending hours processing my emotions. Everything is out of control. I can't even remember the last time I had a full night's sleep. Every time I lay in bed, their faces and expressions haunt me in the darkness. Yeah, that's what I was kind of saying earlier. I think that's why there was so many little eyeballs, is because there's probably so many people looking at her, because, you know, this is their psyche. They're seeing, hold on, where was I at? Every time I lay in bed, their faces and expressions haunt me in the darkness. Everyone reassures me that won't blame me. One reassures me that won't blame me, that they don't wish to add pressure. However, this reassurance feels more like a way to keep me stable. How will they truly react if I fail? I know the answer, and it's something I'd rather not dwell on. The darkness has become unbearable, forcing me to switch on all the lights to dispel these illusions. Even if only temporarily, I know I'm already on the brink of a breakdown, both physically and mentally. I'm being torn apart. Over the past 2 years, my conversations with Primus have decreased. Instead, I've started relying more on Blank. Together, we dissect the issues uncovered in those tests, enduring every late night in the lab. He's something different, and Blank believes in this even more than I do. But to them, being something different is never enough. They only want something better. While standing on the rooftop today, I caught sight of another advertisement for the Meta Mirror project in the distance. Looks like many towering buildings in the city are adorned with such ads. They say the project offers a spiritual renewal. extending the last bit of solace and support to those in utter despair. I wonder if I should accept the treatment too. Would it make me flawless as they wish? Why do I always ponder over what they want? What do I want? What do I truly desire? When I return to the lab, Blank confessed his love for me. Even if I lose anything, he will stand by my side. I'm well aware of this because he's the program I crafted myself. If only I could be his daughter. And then it struck me that perhaps my deepest desire is to never have grown up the way I have. Yeah, it's sad. I have a daughter, you know, and I hope I never like make her feel this way. To feel like, she needs to do what I want her to do. I want her to grow up and do what she wants. Whatever makes her happy. Some people could just be selfish, Okay. Enemies. Kind of fucking that up a little bit, but I got it. Is this where I started? Yeah, I think this is where I started. I just opened up the path over here. I think we've explored most of this area. Yeah, all that's left is to retrieve the memo fragment. But I don't see any laser device on this side. Yeah, is that the laser? That's the memo fragment right there. Okay. I think as soon as I finish this, I'll go ahead and I think that'll be a wrap for the night. For me. Do? Was I shined it back at that thing? Is that what happened? don't know if that was a glitch or what I did. Okay. I mean, that got me that little orb right there, but... Well, there's gotta be, like... something else? I don't know, maybe nothing right here. Okay. There we go. Alright, that's it. Just need to get the memory fragment. A letter from parents. For some, anticipation is a sweet cake dangling ahead. For others, it's a loaded gun firmly pressed against the back of their head. Dear Blank, it's been 6 months since we last heard from you, and your father and I are genuinely worried about you. We heard that the Project Blank got canceled, and we know you must be afraid that we'll blame you for it, right? Come on, talk to us. We are your family, the closest people to you, and we believe that any issue can be discussed openly between us, right? Since your childhood, we've been believing that you'll become a top scientist who could change the world, and we've been raising you with that in mind. Despite the failure in the project, we urge you not to withdraw into silence, but to confront the situation with courage. What you should do now is gather your strength and figure out another way out. You were only 27, and the world still holds countless possibilities for you. Indulging in self-pity will only ruin you. Your education and your intelligence are valuable assets. Are you really planning to let them all go to waste? Throughout your life, we've already respected your decisions and options. We encourage you to reflect on this, get in touch with this, gather your strength, and seek ways to make a positive impact on society. We care deeply for you. In fact, no one loves you more than we do, and we only want the best for you. We love you, and we implore you not to let us down again. Oh, God. I can't. To let us down again. This is sad. This is sad, you know. Yeah.
What's up with her?
Didn't you hear the news? The higher-ups decided to disband your project team this week. She received a letter around noon. Maybe from her family? After reading it, she sat still the entire afternoon. Didn't move an inch.
Who even sends letters these days?
She'd cut off all contact with the parents, blocked all communication. So, they had to write a letter.
Looks like the mirror mare is just up ahead. Open the door once you're ready. I'm about to get off. But I do want to say a couple things about this game. Because I feel like nobody's playing this game, right? I'll say this, I can't find a single review of this game, or very many people even talking about this game at all. It only has about, I think, 140 reviews on Steam. And I get it, like, there's a lot of games that come out. There's a lot of video games that come out. A lot of them fly under the radar, but I just feel like with the quality that's here, it's a must play, in my opinion. If you like games like this, it is a must play. The game's only like $18. It's pretty cheap. It's only been out for, I think, a month. I think it was November when it came out, like later November. And it's kind of incredible for what the game is. It's pretty fucking amazing. I mean, just gameplay wise, just that in general is cool. Being able to go back to any part and incorporating that into combat, hitting the blind zones and being able to do like more damage is a really cool, idea. And then just seeing how they incorporated all the puzzles into that as well. And then the game keeps giving you more and more stuff to do stuff with it. And then just the whole concept of like you being an AI, and just like an AI that I guess goes into people's minds and sort of helps them, through all their trauma, and getting to see all like the bits of, their past and everything. It's super well done. Also, just the art style and everything looks great. I mean, that was part of the reason why I was kind of drawn to it in the first place. I really liked the way the game looked. And it just being like a Zelda style game. Also, the great sword on his back kind of looks like the Monado from Xenoblade Chronicles. I don't know. I don't have very many nitpicks. Like I said, every so often there's like there's some grammar mistakes, which I think that's bound to happen with like games that are being translated. And on top of that, it's also an indie game. I don't know what the budget for this game was. I have no idea how big the team was that made it. But I don't know. I just don't think I've ever played a game that was so like under the radar before. At least not a new game that was like that, So I don't know. I implore to check this game out. If it even looks a little interesting, it is good. It is really, really good. The combat is super satisfying. It's got a really good like mix of combat and puzzling. Because I do feel like if this game was just like a pure action game, they'd probably need a little bit more, right? But it's got a great mix of like the combat sections and the puzzles and the story. The writing is great. The characters are interesting. Everything about this game is just, it's really good. And the music is beautiful. Like, I know you've probably just heard the music in this one level, but like in every other level I've played, the music has been different. It's great. Just from first impressions, I could easily give this, in my opinion, like an 8. Obviously, I haven't beat the game yet. It could change later. It could be a 9. It could be a 10. Who knows? Probably not, you know, because I'm super picky about giving anything a 10 out of 10. I think I've only given like 12 games, 15 games ever a 10. And a lot of games, when I initially give them 10s, I retract them. Because I'm like, no, maybe not. So I'm even more picky nowadays about giving that. So I don't know about that, but I don't know. The game is just, it's incredible. It's great. And especially for the price, $18, it's a steal. I don't think it's supposed to be a super long game, but even so, I don't know. It is good. So that's my thoughts on the game. Definitely check it out. Great, really great game. How many hours do I have on it? I had 4.2 when I started playing. It's gonna update 5.6. So yeah, almost 6 hours, and I feel like I'm not that far in the game. I don't feel like I am, you know. And maybe I've left it on a couple times for a little bit, so you could probably put it down to like 5.2. So I don't know, but yeah, that's gonna be about it. Thank you, person who's been watching my stream. I appreciate it. And that's going to be about it. So have a good day.